Hello and welcome to this new video. Today I'm going to debrief a very important case to me because that is the case that got me out from the finals of the Microsoft Excel World Championship 2024. Actually, the brief is not the correct word because I was able to resist the temptation to solve this case right after the end of the competition. Actually, this is the first video I'm recording after getting home from Las Vegas because I need to free myself up from the desire to know what could have happened in this case if I did not make some silly mistakes during the live competition. And I'm afraid I will be sad after doing this at home and probably demonstrate how this video could have been called the difference between solving a live case compared to solving at home with all the comforts and not having the pressure of the live stage. Having said that, this was the case which I had to solve in the first semi-final in day 3 in Las Vegas, designed by Klinsmann. Actually, the design is great. So this case is probably designed to avoid the heavy usage of lambdas and is all around this concept of this grid which has been rotated by 45 degrees. So it's called the Isometric Chaos. As you can see, you're provided with this grid which actually rotates the whole thing of 45 degrees, centers everything in column AA, and basically if you rotate your head like this, it should make sense. So as you can see, you go from A1 to Z1, which is row 1, which in reality goes below in the rows. Same thing for the columns. So sorry, for the rows. So you have A1, A26, and in the middle cells in between the addresses, you have those numbers. I think 0 to 9 or 1 to 9 or something like that. And so the whole case is about the navigation in this kind of specific grid. That's basically it. So I think what I will do to make this as realistic as possible will probably be to hide the feedback on the specific questions, but keeping the total score, which is basically what you have during the live competition. So you have the feedback of the points you're getting. My problem was I had a very good start, so I was probably in the lead of the competition until level 3, and then when getting to level 4, and I don't know why, honestly, and I will discover soon, I submitted my answers, I scored partial points. The problem is I was sure to have a decent amount of partial points in this level, but after the competition ended, I realized I only got 5% of this level complete. So during the real thing, didn't notice my score was so low, so I moved on to level 5 with some errors, which were, of course, too many. If I had the understanding of this being happening, I would probably have stick to level 4 to try to fix my flow in the logic, and that would probably have given me the advantage to pass during the semi-final, because there were not really many points to go through the final case. But it is what it is. It's a big lesson for next year, so I clearly underestimated a lot the pressure of the live stage. Next year I will be far more prepared to this. So level 1, very easy, asks what is the content of the given cell refs. So to me this looked like a very easy indirect, so I gave the isogrid reference, the cell reference, and that is basically it. So this is the content of those cells, and as you can see, level 1 got me 40 points right away. So level 2 asks what is the cell ref of the given isorefs. So you're given an address in isorefs terms, and you are asked what is the content of that cell. There are plenty of ways to do this. I think the overarching logic of the case was to build an algorithm to transform the cell ref into isoref and vice versa. What I realized during the competition was that actually this is like looking at what address is A1 found in. So first of all, I will put some references over here. So calling this grid. And what I did, and this probably got me points very soon, was just to do my TLOOKUP of this into the grid. And you basically done, because in this way you got the Excel address of those values, and you can see 120 points. So it was a flash start for me with those two levels. I really started to believe I could make it, and also with a quite high score. Level 3 asked to go into the nitty-gritty of the navigation of the grid. Having scored the two levels right away and seeing I was in the lead, I decided to go into the bonus questions, because bonus questions were risky to me, because if anything would have gone in the wrong way, you could have probably lost the few initial minutes, and after 5 minutes there was already the first elimination. So what I did was going into bonus 2, since bonus 1 was available to all 12 players, so no pressure in solving bonus 1. Asks how many 7 are in the yellow cells of the ISO grid. So this is as simple as a count ifs of grid and 7. That's because there's nothing to explain. Probably you could get caught up in the yellow cell reference, but it's just a way to say look at the numbers, and so if you count if 7 you're good. And same for the bonus 3, because it was just a sum of grid, I think. Because you're not summing at all the cells containing addresses. So that is basically it. And then bonus 4 was, easy as well. Ended up not scoring bonus 4. Probably committed a very silly mistake, because after checking the answer I was off by 10. So now I'm curious to understand what happened. So let's see what I can do. I will flatten my grid, filtering only the values we contain some, the cells will contain some values, and you are asked to extract numbers from here. Initially my problem was I was not extracting anything from cells containing numbers. So what I did was saying, I could also say basic if error and giving this. Okay, so 12168. Guys, I don't know what to say. Probably during the real thing I didn't use the to call, I just run the formula here on the right, so dragging the formula to the right and down to contain every possible cell of the grid. Probably I forgot to include one cell. I don't know. This is honestly disappointing to see, because those would have mean additional 60 points, giving me more time to correctly debug level 3, and it's honestly tough to accept. So yeah, we need to digest this silly mistake. Let's go on level 3. What's the content of the end cell after taking a number of steps in the given direction, starting from the given isorefs? So this basically asks you to apply the basics of the movement with those iso grid. So this was example 3. So you're given this kind of information. Okay, so C3 is actually the isoref to start with. So other thing, I forgot to put column names during the competition. That probably tripped me up during level 4. So you really lose the basics when you are on stage in that kind of situation. So my normal address will be a lookup of this into grid, so AA6. Then you're given the number of steps and the direction. I could leverage my formula here, my lambda here, which is the pathfinder, but you're asked to turn your head. Okay, now I get this. During the competition I was not getting it. So basically what I did was to build a reference table, so arrows like this, and you basically need, I think, to rotate everything 45 degrees. Okay, so in this case you're going up left. In normal direction it means going up, so like this. Oh, sorry, this is the one which goes up. So I didn't put many thinking into this, but I just accepted I needed to rotate 45 degrees to the right. So I will just do that as I did during the competition. Was not asking myself too many questions. So 45 to the right means this, 45 to the right means this, 45 to the right means this, means this, means this, and means this. And I gave the start arrow and arrow. Okay, so yeah, this is not needed. X lookup in this into start arrow and end arrow. Doing the concatenation of this and doing the pathfinder of this. So in Excel terms, this and getting AA3. And then you are asked the cell content. So this is a simple indirect. No, sheet name is isogrid, and this, and 7 is matching the example, I think. Yeah. And so this is it, and I got this clearly right during the competition. Running the data table. Okay, simulated that twist, so 390. Yeah, I was not at 390 because I didn't have this, so okay, 330, yeah. So here I am, and now the level that got me out. So in theory this is still very simple, because track the numbers through the whole path, depending on the start is cell ref, so you're given a cell ref, will it be a number in the grid? We must sum all the numbers in the given direction, horizontal or vertical. Remember that the given direction matches the isogrid instead of the regular Excel. Okay, so what I did is copying this. Okay, let me screenshot the example. Okay, so we start from Z6. Okay. Yeah, and then I just want to move. So I built a configuration table for those arrows, and that I think was my problem, because vertically means yeah, I probably messed up the arrows, because this one, which is the example one, means this and means this, I would say, while the vertical one means upright and down left in Excel terms, normal Excel terms. So I think this was this easy. So let's look up this to this, returning this. It will be a sequence of, I don't know, 50, and this okay. Don't know how many are needed. Okay. So we cancel this out. It's probably okay. So ISO is not this. Just moving this to go the other direction. Wi-Fi. Okay. Okay. So put probably any error 0. And this is basically what I did during the competition. So just summed those, and I was matching the example. So okay, this is 128 because I realized I was missing the starting cell. So what I did is just doing a simple indirect of ISO grid and the starting cell and doing the sum. So this plus this plus this, and I'm curious to see what happened. Please don't tell me I forgot to change the, my god, I'm afraid I forgot to put here level 4, so I was having the game indexes for level 3. Please don't tell me that was the case. No, I cannot believe this was. This is the exact logic I built during the game. So it wasn't even a flaw in my logic. Well, to double check this, it means that I should have only, this seems weird because probably put any ferro, this course. No, apparently it's not the case. No, okay, I prefer this honestly. I'm happy with having somewhere a a problem in my logic, even if I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything different from this. Really. I also remember getting 1 to 8 here and adding this +2. So hopefully I didn't link this to another cell, I don't know. Was level 4. Yeah. Anyway, this is it. With no additional steps or logic compared to what I did there. Yeah, I forgot to say I also did bonus 1 at some point, so the only empty cell, didn't think of a function to do that, but somehow spotted it was here, so K33, that got me an additional points. Yeah, so with this score I would have been good to go to the final. Yeah, start to digest. So let's go ahead with level 5, which was the level I was doing during the last minutes of my performance. Now let's start with isoref cells. So means that you basically have this point, you have to look up this into grid. So that's it. Yeah, and also you need to go 1 up and 1 down. So what I did was Pathfinder this 1 up, and so referencing this C7, so this is C7 means W9 means X8. Okay. This probably didn't spot during the competition, so a simple moving of the logic. Okay. And then, yeah, this is probably slow to do. I could have done a data table, but let's go with this logic. One and two. What has happened? Interesting. Okay. So to the pathfinder of this, one down and 0. Okay, so direction is up. Okay. So yeah, plus this, plus this, 274. Interesting. So at least I have some problems. Now we start only on isoreps instead of number cells. So we start in number cells. Okay, we don't need to sum this, but it's 0 in fact. Okay. That's interesting. So C7 isorefs. It's C7 this. So 2, 4, 5, 2, 2, 4, 5, 2, 2. Okay, so I'm missing a 2 here. Okay, that's fine. And on the other direction, it's 4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. Okay, all the way up to 6, 1, 5. Yes. So this is correct. And on the other side, so C7 was... Okay, understood why I probably copied. Yeah. So this was supposed to be this. 203, and I'm missing the starting cell, which means simple indirect of iso grid this and this. Yeah. And I was sure to have also this level during the competition. But this was fairly simple, honestly. Okay. Okay. So this, I think, would have been my realistic score. Then, I don't know, this is a live solve now for level 6 and 7. Let's see how it goes. Curious to see bonus 5. Okay, bonus 5 linked to level 5. So based on level 5 rules and all isorefs and direction combination, what's the max possible sum for a particular isoref? Okay, this is brute force, so all isoref and direction combinations. What's the max possible sum for a particular isoref? I will do this later. I'm curious to see level 6. So here we have to sum all numbers within the max distance included from the given isorefs. The distance should be measured as the next immediate square around the given isoref. As an example, in the first image we have the iso grid, and in the second image we have all the distances. In example 6 we start from the isoref D4 and should sum all numbers within a distance of or 3 of less. Each distance unit is a square layer around the isoref. Okay. So let's cancel out all this stuff. I'm starting with an isoref, so okay. On the two call of isogrid grid. Maybe let's flatten distance. So grid 1. Okay. Want to calculate the distance from. Is this with diagonals or what? So this is distance 1. No, without diagonals. Distance. This and this. The sum of numbers within the max distance. If this less than or equal to my distance is 1, otherwise it's 0. So this is some product. Okay, interesting. Turning my head. How many do we have at distance 1? I have 6, 7. 1 and 9. So seems right. Sequence of 3. This for this 4, 8, 12. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So part 3 is right. C4, C5, D3. So 75 is right. Why I'm not getting. Wait. What? This is interesting. Wow. This is very interesting. Anyway, this looks good. So level 5 was also, sorry, level 6 was also very doable. Wait, 600. Okay, cancel out this last thing I said. The max distance included. Distance should be measured and as a sample. Without greatness and what distances. $600. Hard-coded value. Okay, now makes sense. Yeah, and I got full points for this, so level 5 is, sorry, bonus 5 is easy, just very heavy, so it's the max possible sum for a particular isoref. Level 5 starts with an isoref, yeah. An isoref is A1, Z26, so A to Z. This is char sequence 26 code of A. Let me save this. Okay, that is interesting. This works. Okay. Transposing this. This will kill the entire spreadsheet, so here and here. Why? Does it have to be in the same worksheet? Interesting. Let's see how long it takes. Probably a lot. Oh, okay. What's the ask actually? It's the max possible sum, so I'm just okay with summing everything. 285. Yeah, it was good. So level 7 is the last one to be done. So sum the numbers in the quadrants formed from the given isoref and diagonal. Remember that the given direction matches the isogrid instead of the regular cell. Isor C4. Some of the green cells. Okay. Okay. I think I will stop the video here and post later on with a solution for level 7. So yeah, the amount of regret here is, to be honest, huge, because I think this score would have been okay for me during the competition, considered I got until here and I lost a lot of time and could have probably done level 6, which was fairly straightforward. But it is what it is, so hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.